Hello and welcome to Eyewitness Report on Channels Television. I'm Jomi Otaibe. On this edition, we take you to the Maidan community in Mile 12 under Ikosi Sherry Local Council Development Area in Lagos State, where fear, uncertainty and anger have become daily realities for residents who continue to experience what they describe as land-grabbing activities in their community. We bring you exclusive eyewitness accounts and the growing cry for urgent government intervention. Just stay with us for the details. Tension is rising in the Maidan community in Ikosi Sherry Council area of Lagos State, as many residents of the area fear they could once again be facing displacement as construction activity resumed around their neighborhood. Ongoing perimeter fencing raises troubling questions. In this report, we hear from affected residents whose homes and businesses have been impacted.
Eyewitness footages show an excavator tearing down concrete houses at Maidan community, while owners and residents watch, helpless. Residents say the demolition traces back to December 15, 2025, when officials they identified as from the Lagos State government arrived to carry out the exercise. For months, residents of the community have been living with the aftermath of demolitions that leveled several properties, while some are left partially demolished.
On the 15th of December, by 7:30 a.m., we saw bulldozer, we saw heavy equipment and machines coming to our community. Then we accosted them. We asked them, where are they going? Thinking they are going to Gegere.
Where is Gegere?
Gegere is a neighboring community to us.
Where is that? Is it around here?
It's around here. It's a community to us. It's a nearby community to us. So we were thinking maybe they were going to that community, because we had a meeting with the police. They told us about 3 months to that time. They told us that they are coming to Gegere to demolish the shanties over there. But we were shocked when they started their job. We asked them, where are you going? This is not Gegere, because I was in that meeting. I was telling them, this is not Gegere, this is not Gegere. Please leave our community. They started demolishing houses. after they demolished Major House, they went to our late chairman, Prince Atoyegbe Ganiu. They demolished that house. Then it dawned on me that these people, they are coming to our community to destroy our properties. Where government signed for them from Fashola era that we know as a politician is Gegeri. It has been signed before Fashola left office. It has been signed. We have the information in our hands that Gegeri has been signed, but they feel like they won't be able to use Gegeri. They've seen a good land that they can use for their estate, because we've had they want to build an estate in this place without you having a good conversation with us, not on dialogue level. You just want to enter our community and start destroying houses. About 14 people that we know of have died of heart attack and some slum. And this woman beside this house, she also died. So and so many. We don't even know how many that will also die if they continue, because we've heard that after general election, they are still coming back to destroy our houses. We've pleaded with Governor Sanwo-Olu. We've seen nothing. We've heard nothing. We pleaded with Speaker. We've heard nothing. We've seen nothing. But we are now pleading, begging our father, the father of the nation, the president, His Excellency Jagaban Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to come to our aid. We are your people. Please come to our aid before these criminals grab our land. Please come to our aid.
It is very, very devastating that somebody could come under the government and come and do something of such. A lot of people have died. And I could remember one of the things one of my children said is just like, when you have money and you are tearing money, as they were destroying it, we are really exposed. We lost a lot of things. We lost properties. It's just God that keeps us standing as we are.
So where are you right now? How are you being accommodated or sheltered?
Yeah, we just have to move to another place. Pending the time, we'll get justice.
Another place within the community or outside?
No, outside the community. Outside the community. But then it's not really, it's a it's a bad experience. I find it because I've always been a loyal person to the government. But seeing this, it's giving us another impression about it. Not even only me, but people around us.
Demoralizing.
It has very demoralizing, very devastating, very chaotic, very unhuman.
Are you a homeowner or
yes, a homeowner.
Okay, you own the property.
Yes.
What is the property then?
That's is Lady Evangelist Ogundepe's property. No, though it used to be late Funshaw Williams property. Okay. Yeah, late Funshaw Williams property.
A bungalow or story building?
Yes, bungalow with almost 4-bedroom flats. That's about 4-bedroom flats.
A 4-bedroom flat.
As you can see, one at the quarters at the back. And they will have a church there.
They have a church and a bakery at the back.
Schools, clinics, and places of worship were also affected, according to community members.
No, ìjọba náà ní ìjọba náà ló ń bájà àkọlù sọ́ọ̀tì.
Ìjọba náà ń bájà. Wọ́n lọ́ wà dá lára àwọn àbọ̀dọ́wọ́ mi.
Pastor Bayo, who built and leads a church here for decades, shares his ordeal following the demolition.
We've been here for about 40 years. We've been operating from Omojuwa Street, not far from here in Koshofe local government, over here. And then we were looking for a permanent land we saw this location, and we are told it belongs to the Daramola family. So they took me to the head of the family at Ebutemeta, Kano Street. And I met the head of the family, Alhaji Badru Daramola, and told him we wanted a piece of their land, family land. We bought, we paid, and they gave us family receipts. The head of family signed, the secretary signed. Later, we did the agreement, they gave it to us. And we started occupying this place almost 40 years now, about 40 years now. Later, we understood that Lagos State government have acquired the entirety of this place. So we moved through our surveyor to do the regularization, they call it. They gave us how much to pay. They said they have, yes, the land is acquired, but it's free to be regularized. That is, they have no commitment on it. And so they gave us a bill to pay. We were making effort to pay the bill because it's quite some money for us. We are making the effort to pay the bill when on Monday, December 15th, 2025, I was called at home that people were pulling down structures. We have 4 structures here. One is 3-story building. There is one here which is bungalow, where we are sitting now. We just recently built this toilet. Spent about 9 million or so to build this toilet. And we had our generator house as well. All buildings were pulled down on that Monday, 15th of December, 2025. We've had nowhere to worship again. We were not prepared for all this demolition. We have quite some souls here that we minister to. Nowhere to take them to. So we kept meeting here under canopy. We rent canopy every Sunday to worship here. No notice, no warning, no news, nothing at all. I just was called at home on that 15th, Monday 15th of December, that demolition was going on. At least if I was living on your land, let's say it's your land that I've occupied illegally, you will give me a warning. Or take me to court if I refuse to leave. But we believe this land belongs to us because we bought it from the right source. And we're making preparation to do the regularization with government. If government wanted to destroy the buildings, I know government would come and give notice. I know they will warn. But they did not even allow us to take any property here. We lost a lot. A lot of property was lost here. We were trying to salvage some. They would not allow us to touch anything. The hooligans, the area boys and all that, with guns and all that. We were just begging, let's salvage. We were only able to take some of our chairs. The lighting, the sound system, everything was destroyed.
This demolition affects me a lot. In fact, my children are not here with me. I only stay here, and I take them to another place to live. In terms of shelter, in terms of accommodation. In fact, I just hang around in my friends' houses. That is.
So you're squatting with somebody?
Squatting with somebody, yeah.
So is it your building that got affected, or you are a tenant here?
My building, with my father's building. In fact, family house.
After attempts to halt the exercise failed, community leaders say they obtained a court injunction intended to pause further actions pending a full hearing.
Around February 17, they came to our community. They came to our community once again with task force, with hoodlums, with touts, reading the community, destroying houses. The initial demolition, as we have it today, we have more than 100 houses. More than 100 houses. In fact, some of these vacant land that you see, there are houses on it. Most of them, they went back to their village, to their town or city. When we went to Alausa, we wrote a letter to the governor, wrote a letter to speaker, begging and asking them to come to our aid, because we never knew who is fighting us. We never knew who is fighting us. So after we did all we could, they told us that we shouldn't go to court, that we shouldn't spend our money in court, that we should be careful not to spend our money in court, that if you spend our money in court, they will still come back and destroy our houses. So we have no option than to go to court, because that's the last hope of common man. That's why we went to court.
Welcome back. We continue our focus on the Maidan community as we examine pertinent questions, the demands for accountability, and growing call for urgent government intervention.
But despite the alleged court injunction, the sight of new perimeter work reignites anxiety. Laborers prepare ground as sand and blocks are stacked along paths. Residents allege the new activity is part of a plan to fence off the community.
After giving an order not to destroy or not to do anything, they started pegging and marking houses with red ink. So we went back to meet our lawyer. Then our lawyer called Ministry of Justice, Alausa, and they told our lawyer that our lawyer should go to court and go for Form 48 and 49, indicting the task force and any other person that is doing this job. Because if court gave an order, we all need to obey the court order, which they defy. Since that, around 1819, they started digging ground. And thank God I have shown it to the Channels TV crew. The digging of ground, they brought cement, they brought granite, sand, and their men, they are working right now, digging our land. We heard that they wanted to fence this place up and pursue everybody, that in no time, task force will come and pursue everybody out of this place.
We heard that our community has gone to court, and the court has given injunction that they should not pull down or do any other thing again. And the case was adjourned, as we are told, till November. So we thought, instead of renting canopy every Sunday and paying so much money, to build this small structure to cover us from rain and sun. So we did this. 2 days after, they came to say that they were going to fence us out. We cannot enter here any longer. So that's where we are now. Where to go, we don't know. If this perimeter fence comes, we are fenced out. We can't come here. The church is destroyed. The soul will scatter. We've been laboring to gather souls here. If we had had notice or whatever, we know what to do. But now we are being fenced out. Where are we going to? I don't think this is really right. It's inhuman. To the extreme, inhuman. Why should human beings treat human beings this way? This is very harrowing, very terrible. Only God saved me and I have not died. When I heard the news, my heart was pumping, something you were not expecting. I will call that we be given compensation for our buildings that have been demolished and restore our land to us.
At the center of the dispute is who authorized the latest work. The Lagos State Building Control Agency and the local council authority have been linked to previous operations, though officials are yet to respond to fresh allegations.
Before we were thinking maybe we will talk to our people, they will come to our aid. But as I speak to you, from Ikosisheri SCDA, we realized that they were the one even in the forefront, even more than Lagos State, telling us that they are, in fact, some of their guys are leading the task force to our area, pointing to houses that this house will go, this house will go. We were shocked because on this land we have more than that I know, as chairman that I know, we have more than 10 CFO. Building permits, people are now started regularizing their paper. Even one of our members collected a form of tax on the 15th, on the 14th or 13th of that month. Just 2 days to that time, they came demolishing our houses, pulling down buildings. So
you think the local government authority?
Yes, they are also indicted.
Okay, what about Lapska?
Lapska, the first day, that's on the 15th, we saw, because we saw Lapska on that 15th. When we went to court, Lapska, they left. They didn't show up since that time. That we got an order. But we were shocked on the 17th of June that the task force came. They came to our community, started harassing people, arresting people.
Task force backed by the local government.
By the local government. You get to know that an individual who are in high places using their offices and influence and power to grab land from the poor people.
So you think this is a land grabbing?
Yeah, it's a land grabbing issue, because government is not coming out. They are not coming out openly.
The chairman of Ikosi-Sherry Council Development Area, Mrs. Samiat Abolanle Bada, declined an on-camera interview. In a WhatsApp message, she insists she was not aware of the matter. For Maidan community, the wait is for answers. The questions remain. Who ordered the demolitions? What laws govern the exercise? And what relief, if any, is available to those affected? Channels Television will continue to seek official clarification from the relevant authorities and will update viewers as soon as those responses are received.
Eyewitness Report empowers you to do more than just watch events unfold in your community. It gives you the opportunity to spotlight important developments and become part of a meaningful change. You can send us photos and videos of events in your area by uploading them to our website at channelstv.com/programs/Eyewitness Report, or through our mobile app available on major app stores. Your contributions help us investigate further, follow up on critical issues, and shine a light on stories that can draw attention of the relevant authorities and inspire positive action. Now let's see what we have in store from our Eyewitness contributors.
This thing don't finally reach my Lafash. The landslide don't finally reach my Lafash.
We begin this segment with a dramatic footage capturing the immediate aftermath of a landslide at a property reportedly belonging to Lafarge in Calabar, Cross River State. The incident is the latest in a series of erosion affecting properties across the state capital following sustained heavy rainfall. According to our eyewitness reporter, no casualties or injuries were recorded as occupants of the affected facility were evacuated before the collapse occurred.
I just want my video. Don't touch Lafash. See Lafash. See Lafash. You don't finally touch Lafash. And it is still they break the good.
Yeah. Coastal Road Guard.
Keep the coastal road safe.
Yeah, this is one of the suspects this morning. Even he's not a suspect. We caught him with the iron.
In Lagos, the recently deployed Coastal Highway Guards have recorded their first major arrest, apprehending a suspect allegedly caught vandalizing sections of the Clearview security fence and iron protective rails along the Lagos corridor of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. Eyewitness says the suspect was removing the infrastructure with the intention of selling the materials.
We run away. So we left all the iron. We run after him. So we got him arrested.
Thank you so much for sharing those images with us. We'll do well to follow up on them. This edition ends here. We'll return again same time next week. I'm Yomi Otaigbe. Bye for now.